Right. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Right. In the last class, we have discussed about introduction of the HTML. What is HTML? Who developed HTML? What is the purpose of the HTML? What is the full abbreviation of HTML? Okay. What is the meaning of that abbreviation? What is hypertext? What is markup? What is the language? Everything we have discussed in the yesterday class. Okay. Right. Now today onwards, we are going to implement some practical examples. Okay. So before that, yesterday somebody asked me some doubts, but um, due to some time issue, I'm not able to solve their doubts. So yeah, yesterday one person asked about Angular or React. Which one we need to choose after completion of this course? Okay, everybody, Angular or React, which one I need to choose after completion of this UI technologies? So this is a doubt most of the people also have. Most of the people also have. See, in the older days, in the starting class, I told maybe if you know one technology also, it is enough. Like if you know any server-side language, database, it's okay. And if you know framework, it will be advantage for you also. Okay, in the back days. And if you know like our front end, UI technology, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, remaining at that time Bootstrap also not there. Okay, at that time Bootstrap also not there. HTML, CSS, JavaScript only. jQuery, if they know, it's okay, or else they will train in the companies also. Okay, so if you know any one thing, it is okay. They will recruit you. That corporate people will recruit you. You will get job. But nowadays they are expecting more things. So only UI technologies or else only any server side technology is not enough. Only one technology is not going to enough in the latest days. One server side technology, that related database, that related framework, and front end technologies knowledge. Okay, if you want to become a server side programmer, if you want to become a client side programmer, UI technology is mandatory. Okay, UI technology is mandatory. Then after any front end framework is required. What is that? Angular or React, and Vue.js, other frameworks also there. So, but mainly in the industry level, they are more focusing on either Angular or React. So, in this, what is the thing we need to choose? So, actually, there is no rule that only with this is the thing we need to learn. Understand it? I can also tell you. So you need to learn only Angular, or else you also can learn only React.js like that. But actually, there is no rule like that. Why? Because, for example, today I recruit you as a Angular developer. Understanding? Think I am the owner of the company. I am recruiting you as a Angular developer. After few days, after completion of the Angular project, or else middle, whatever it may be, I got some React.js application also, React.js project also. In that case, what is the thing I will do? I don't recruit any other React.js person. Generally, I want to always less investment, more productivity. Every business strategy, that is the business strategy. Everybody will do that. Less investment, more productivity. Okay, so that what I will do, I will ask you to learn React.js also to complete that. Why? Because the both are related to front-end frameworks. Both are related to front-end frameworks. Understand my point? So like that they will do. Or else today I recruit you as a React.js developer. Same thing happens. Suddenly if I get Angular application project, I will ask you to learn. If that is big, then only I will recruit. That is also who knows both technologies, I will give more priority. I will give more priority. Why? Because this is the things will happen in the software industry. Okay, so they are expecting more things and they are expecting more productivity from the same employee. From the same employee. Previous days, specific technology, specific person. But nowadays, one person for multiple technology. Understanding? Okay, so don't get a fear. Okay, because I need to learn this many technologies like that. Feel it as a challenge. Then automatically you will survive. There is no other way. Okay, I cannot give any wrong information. Learn only Angular, it is very good, very easy, like that. Or else learn only React, that is very easy, like that. So that is not correct information also. I don't want to give that wrong information. I want to make you perfect. Okay, right. So I want to give as much as clear information. So that's why don't try to limit your things. Limiting means what? Okay, UI plus Angular or else UI plus React. Don't try to limit like that. As many technologies as possible, you need to learn. Related to same type of things also. That means client side technologies are there. If you have as many frameworks as you know, that will be good for your career. That will be good for your career. Or else server side framework, if you know, that is also very good for your. That is also very good for your career. So as many technologies as you know, that is very advantage for your career. That's it. That is the only rule nowadays. As many technologies as you know, you will get that much security for your job also. Clear it, everybody? Just one. Okay, right. So don't try to limit, don't try to fix. And one more thing, don't ask me easy like this, or Angular easy, or React easy like that. Why? Because if you are tuning your brain to easy work, you cannot handle complicated work. For example, there is a 1 liter water bottle is there in the bench. I told you to put this water bottle in the reception. In the reception, what will you do? You will keep, or else you will recruit any other person to keep it in the reception. Generally, you will keep. Okay, generally you will keep. Why? Because it is very lightweight, 1 kg only. So you will take that water bottle and you will keep in the reception or else wherever I told. For example, I will keep, okay, 500 kg stone in the classroom, and I told you to keep that in the reception. Okay, so what will you do? You cannot carry that. You cannot carry that 500 kg stone, and you cannot move it by your own. So what will you do? You will recruit some other person, 1 or 2 persons, or else 3 to 4 persons. Okay, so to carry that and keep in the reception. So whenever it is very heavy, then only others will recruit. Then only, okay, everybody get payment. In the same way, if you are tuning your brain to do only easy work like that. Okay, if there is any complicated work, you cannot handle. If you are not able to handle complicated work, you don't get much salary. That's it, right? Okay. Understanding or not my point? Respond, everybody. Online people, you are very silent.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so don't try to ask any other person, not only me, any other person also. Sir, is it easy? Is it easy like that? If it is easy means you will get easy things only. You can do only easy things. Okay, don't overthink. You should not feel everything should be very easy and everything should be very complicated. However it may be, you need to work it on it. Whatever the technology may be, however it may be, it is easy also, tough also, whatever it may be, you should going on. You should move on. Okay, you should handle that. Then only you can survive in the software. Okay, especially in India, they will give less salary comparatively other countries, but they will expect more productivity than the other countries. Understanding, right? I'm not saying that don't stay in India, but if you want to stay in India, if you want to become a software developer, you have to adjust to these roles. Okay, right? Understand my point? So you should learn more technologies, you should gain more knowledge, and you should handle complicated things also. Then only you can survive in the software industry. That is only one and only rule. Other than that, there is no other way. Okay, right. So Angular also you can choose, but React also you can choose. If you learn both, that is also good for you. But don't try to learn only UI technologies. For example, A is there and B is there. Both went to the interview. A performed UI technologies very well, B also performed very well. But B knows Angular also or else React also. So they have asked 5 to 10 questions about Angular or React. He answered 78 questions. In A and B performed equal. 10 out of 8 out of 10 they got, and in the B extra performed Angular also. So who they will recruit? B one. Why? He knows multiple technologies. Understand it? That's why I told. So you should be up to corporate standards. Understand, right? So you should reach their expectations. Understanding? Right. So that's it. Right. This is about this. And somebody knows about the classes and somebody don't know about class information. So daily our classes will be 8 to 9 only. Okay. Right. So due to some technical issue, online session is starting a little bit late. So please forgive that. But actually 8 to 9 only. and Monday to Friday only classes, Saturday, Sunday holiday. Okay, right. Notes I will provide through Google Drive. There is example files and notes also I will provide through Google Drive. Understand my point? Right. After making payment, after getting all the emails also from the offline people, I need to get your emails from the reception. Online people also I need to get your emails from the online team only. Okay. So I need to get your emails from the office. Then I will give you. So it will take little time. Please be patient. Okay. Right. Definitely I will give the files and the videos also. Whoever made the payment. Videos are not downloadable, but files can be downloadable. You can download into your computer and you can check it. Rather than checking in the computer, rather than checking in the mobile, please see videos wherever you can watch it. If you are comfortable with mobiles, you can watch it. If you are comfortable with computer, you can watch it. But coming to example files, please open in the computer. Why? Because in the mobile, you cannot check the code. You cannot see the code. Understand my point? You can see only the output. So in this course, which framework? Sri Harsha, I'm not, this is UI technologies only. In this course, I'm not teaching any framework. That is separate courses. Yesterday, somebody asked about Angular React. That's why I'm giving this information. As a part of this course, I'm not teaching anything. Okay, right. In this course, HTML5, see there, this is the technology you will get. HTML5, CSS3, JavaScript, jQuery, and Bootstrap 4. This is UI technologies, right? Sriharsha, you are coming for UI technologies only, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Yeah, right. Just confirming. That's it. Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, right. So that's it, everybody. Okay, Monday to Friday only classes, daily 1 hour, 8 to 9. Monday to Friday classes. Okay, and the course duration will be 2 to 3 months. 2 to 3 months. There is 5 technologies are there. So at least that doesn't complete within 2 minutes. Why? Because HTML says itself take minimum 1 month. JavaScript also will take 1 month. So 2 months can be done. jQuery 1 week, Bootstrap 1 week. Understanding, right? So easily it will take 2.5 months. And in the mean, you will get holidays also. Maybe due to Dasra also, or else maybe Vinayak Chavati, maybe, okay, or else my health issues, something like that. And if I get fever or anything, you need to calculate. So you cannot fix anything like that. Okay, only 2.5 months like that. So easily it can extend by 15 days also extra. Okay, so 3 months. That's why I'm telling 2 to 3 months. Understand it, everybody? Right. See why this is happening. Course duration, yeah, course duration is lengthy because in the corporate level also they are expecting more technologies. So we need to teach more technologies only. If you want to learn more technologies, you need to spend more time on. There is no other way. Understand my point? Right. Yeah. So now get into our topics. We have discussed about in yesterday class what is that? What is HTML? HTML is a markup language which is used to provide proper internal structure for our web page. Proper internal structure for our web page. So if it is coming to designing, there will be two structures. Designing means nothing but providing structure. Okay, designing means nothing but providing structure. Whenever it comes to structure, there will be two types of structures: internal structure and external structure. For example, if you compare with this wall, if you compare with any wall, so what is the internal structure of the wall? Bricks and cement. What is that? Bricks and cement. What is the external structure of the wall? Right.
Paint.
So, sorry.
Like paint finishing or something.
Okay, right. So general internal structure means the online people please try to respond because whatever offline people is speaking, that is not record. That won't record, right? But whatever you are speaking, that only will be recorded. So then only it will be very interactive whenever you are watching the video. Okay. So please try to respond, right? So now coming to our topic, internal and external structure. If you compare with wall, internal structure is bricks and cement. What is it, everybody? Bricks and cement. External structure, not only paint. For example, whenever you are constructing any home, after keeping that bricks and cement, directly we don't paint. We will do plastering plus. What is that? We will do plastering. On that plastering, on top of the plastering, we will paint. Okay, then only our home will look good. Okay, so internal structure is bricks and cement, external structure is plastering, and then after paints and everything. So in the same way, whenever it is a web page, okay, HTML will provide internal structure only. What it will provide? Internal structure only. Okay, CSS will provide external structure. CSS will provide external structure. So whatever you are writing the HTML, everything should be manipulated with CSS. So how much HTML is important? Same way, CSS also very important. Okay, right. Okay, right. So then after, what is the full form of HTML? Hypertext Markup Language. So as a programming language, it should have its own predefined keywords to perform certain functionalities. Okay, and it should have its own syntax. So all the predefined keywords related to HTML, all the predefined keywords related to HTML, we should write in the markup tags. We should write in the markup tags. Give me a second. Hypertext markup language. Okay, right. So all the predefined keywords related to HTML we should write in the markup tags. What are markup tags? Angle brackets. What are those, everybody? Angle brackets. Angle brackets means this one, less than and greater than. So if you write only less than and greater than, that is called as opening tag or starting tag. If you are writing here less than / greater than, that is called closing tag or ending tag. Okay, right. And as a language, it is communicating with the browser. Okay, how it will can communicate? After converting into binary code. So who will convert? Browser. In the why browser will how browser will convert? Because of interpreters in the browser. Interpreter, not compiler, only interpreter in the browser. Okay, what is that? Interpreter. So every browser will contain 3 interpreters in the browser. 3 interpreters in the browser: HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, so so it is containing that interpreters in every browser. No need to install specifically or else manually. For example, HTML interpreters for Mozilla Firefox, HTML interpreters for Google Chrome. No need to search in the Google, no need to install. Just install Mozilla Firefox. Automatically interpreters will come. Okay, right. And as a language, it should have its own predefined extension also. Predefined extension also. What is that extension? HTML. For example, any other language like Java, it has .java. C, it has .c. Okay. C++, it has .cpp. PHP, it has .php. Python, it has .py. Node.js, it has .js. JavaScript, it has .js. TypeScript, it has .ts. Like that, each and every language should have that extension. Okay, right. Then after, what is this? Hypertext. Hypertext means what? Structured data. What is that? Structured data. So whenever you are creating the websites, we need to display our data. Whenever you are displaying the data, that should be with proper structure. Okay, so that means HTML will provide proper structure for our data. Not only that, it will provide hyperlinks to our data. What is it, everybody? Hyperlinks to our data. That means by using these hyperlinks, we can navigate from one page to another page in the same application. One page to another page in the same application. Okay, right. This is what we are writing. So syntax also, and then after how to save also. .html. Okay, all these points we have discussed in the yesterday class. Now, then after, what is the basic code a HTML file should contain? What is the basic code a HTML file should contain? Okay, yes. So very simple. Below code HTML file should contain. First one is doc type HTML. What is that? Doc type HTML. So if you observe here, less than exclamation I am writing. Previously, if you observe here, markup tags, less than, greater than is there. Less than / greater than is there. But there is no less than exclamatory. But here we are writing less than exclamatory doc type HTML. Why? Because this will specify version of the HTML. And especially this is not a tag. This is not a tag. It is the instruction. What is it, everybody? Instruction. That's it. It is instruction for the web browser that the programmer is going to use HTML version 5. I understand my point. Any doubts? Tell me first. Okay. Okay, right. So less than exclamatory doc type HTML. What is this? This is just a instruction for the web browser. This is not a tag. First line should be doc type HTML. Okay, some other institute or some other person directly they will teach with HTML only. But actually, as a professional program, we should write the first version. We should specify the version of the HTML we are going to use. According to that version, browser will validate we are following the standards or not. Get it, everybody? So this line also very important. And this is not a tag. This is just a instruction that the program is going to use HTML version 5. Clear? Respond? Right. Then after here I'm writing HTML tag. What is that, everybody? HTML tag. So every HTML file should start with HTML tag only. I told already this is just an instruction. You should not consider it as a tag. So it is starting with HTML tag only. Okay, every HTML file should start with HTML tag. For our entire web page, what is the root element? HTML only. Okay, HTML only. Now somebody will feel it is body tag like that, but actually this is the root element. And HTML also follows our human body structure. What is that? HTML also follows our human body structure. What is our human body structure? First head, then after body. First head, then after body. In the same way, here also it is head tag and body tag. Okay, right. Then what is the purpose of the head tag? What is the purpose of the head tag? So in the head tag, we need to provide some other information related to our web page. Some other information related to our web page. For example, what type of information? For example, title. What is it, everybody? Title. If you observe here, you are able to see here UI technologies 8 AM like something like that. By seeing this, what we will understand this is Gmail. And if you observe here, you are saying here go to training. By saying this, what you can understand this is go to training application like that. For example, I will write here YouTube. And I will write here Twitter. See it, everybody. YouTube is coming or not? Twitter is coming or not? So yes, that sir. in a single web browser, we can open multiple web pages. Understand my point? In a single web browser, we can open multiple web applications. Clear it, everybody? So that whenever you are opening multiple web applications, after some time you will confuse which application, which tab is containing which application, which tab is containing which application. After some time you will confuse. Understand, right? In that case, if the programmer is displaying the title, okay, Twitter only, yes. Okay, in that case, if the programmer is providing the title by saying that okay, this tab is containing YouTube, this tab is containing Twitter, this tab is containing Gmail, like that. So immediately you can click on the tab, you can do whatever you want in that application. Okay, right? So what is this title? What is this title? Information about our web page. What is our application is? Are you clear, right, everybody? Kindly respond.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. This is how it will work. Okay, this is how it will work. Title. So what are we providing? Information. What is that? Information for our web page. Okay, information related to our web page to the browser. Information related to our web page. Okay, information related to our web page for the browser we are specifying. Clear it, everybody? Right. Because browser has to understand that. And not only that, we need to specify here meta capset UTF-8. See, this is not mandatory, But in older versions, browser will throw some warning. Browser will throw some warning. In the latest version, this already by default it is specifying. But in older versions, before 1 year or 2 years, it will throw some warnings. Meta cassette UTF-8. What is that UTF-8 is? Nothing. What are the character set we are going to use? And what are the character set also you are using? For each and every character, it should assign 8 bytes. What is that? 8 bytes. Why should assign 8 bytes or something like that? Because whatever the language you are writing, you are going to use human reading and speaking alphabets only. That cannot understand by the browser. It should be converted into binary code. So whenever it is converting into binary code, each and every character should not exceed 8 bytes space. To specify that, we will write there meta char set UTF-8. In all the latest browsers, that is default also. But in the older versions, though it is working, but it will throw some warning message internally in the browser. Understanding my point? Okay, right. This is not physically visible. This is not physically visible, but background of the browser purpose, we need to write this one. Up to here it is clear. Respond. Right. Online people.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Right. Then after meta name keywords content, why do we need to use this? One second. Meta name keywords and the content roads. Why we need to use this? For example, if you are developing a web application, somebody knows directly your application name. Somebody they don't know also. Somebody they don't know also. What they will do? They will search in the Google. For example, if you are developing a news portal, news application. What is that? News application. News application means it will contain political news and movie news. Okay, political news and movie news. That is the thing. Generally, people will prefer most of the time either political or movie news only. Okay, so whenever you are developing movie news news application, somebody knows your application name directly. They will search your application name in the URL. Directly they will come to your application. Somebody what they will do? They will search in the Google. Okay, for example, today our latest burning issue is Chandrababu Naidu remained. So Nara Chandrababu Naidu remained in Andhra Pradesh. Okay, or else Pawan Kalyan going to Rajahmundry or not, something like that. Okay, so any other issues also. For example, Salar movie update. Is Salar movie postponed? Okay, is Salar movie postponed? Like that, they will search in the Google. In that case, your application should come in the first place or not in the Google results. Respond everybody. You are developing an application. If anybody searches, your application should come in the first place or not in the Google.
Yes, sir.
So your application should come in the first place in the search results in the any search engine. Okay, that purpose we need to do SEO. What is that, everybody? SEO. That is called a digital marketing nowadays. Okay, previously SEO only there, but then after it is also increased. SEM, search engine marketing. Okay, SEO, search engine optimization. Okay, then after SMO, social media optimization. Okay, so all this they combining, they are naming it as digital marketing. Okay, digital marketing means the marketing which will do in the computers through internet. That is called digital marketing. Of course, that is also not included in the course. Just knowledge purpose I'm telling. Okay, each and everything is separate. Okay, right. So we need to do SEO. SEO, search engine optimization. That SEO depends upon this meta tags keywords. So what is the keywords user will search? That keywords we need to guess, and that keywords we need to specify in the content. Understand my point? For example, roadster shirts, roadster t-shirts. If you want to purchase from a resource specific application, roadster shirts Mintra. Okay, or else Mintra directly, or else shirts in Mintra, t-shirts in Mintra, because that is the reliable source only. We cannot trust each and every application also, right? Okay, so generally so many e-commerce websites are there, but most of the time what we will do, Amazon.in, Flipkart. Okay, so Lenskart, so trusted websites only we will prefer. If you want to purchase anything, trusted source only we will prefer. So I want to purchase through online. Okay, and I want to purchase through Myntra. So that what happens, I will search it, I will directly open to Myntra also, or somebody they will open the Google only. road shirts. And if you click on the images, automatically Myntra related things also will come. And whenever you click on the image, you will go to Myntra.com only. That is also one thing is there. Understanding or not? Okay. So how it is coming? Because of this keyword. Because of these keywords. So where we need to write these keywords? In the meta tag. Where we should write in the meta tag? In the header tag only. So what is these keywords? Meta tags and keywords? Information only. What is the content we are writing in our web page? What are you writing? Information only. Information where we need to specify in the head tag. So that's why I told we need to provide information about our web page to the browser, directly to the browser also, or else some information related to search engine purpose also, some information related to interpreting also. So whatever it may be, we are providing here information only. Okay, just only information we need to provide. Not only information, basic essential files related to our web page, that is also we need to call here. What are the basic essential files? What are the basic essential files? External CSS file, external JavaScript file. What is that, everybody? CSS and JavaScript files every web browser should contain. Every web browser should contain. Understand my point? Every web browser should contain. Is this point clear? Every
Yes,
web browser, yeah, okay, should contain. So, sorry, every web page should contain. So that's why we need to write the external CSS and external JavaScript files also we need to call in the header tag. Of course, nowadays everybody is calling the body tag also. What is the difference? In the next classes you will understand that. Okay, right. First thing is we need to call external CSS and external JavaScript files in the header tag. That is one thing. Only that, not only that, internal CSS and internal JavaScript, that is also we can write in header tag. Okay, so information related to our web page we need to write in the header tag, and the basic essential things related to our web page also we need to call in the header tag only, like external CSS, external JavaScript, internal CSS, internal JavaScript, there also we need to write in the header tag. Clear at everybody? Right. Then after body, so that is the place where we will create our user interface. So how to create the user interface? By using HTML. So that means all the code related to HTML, all the code related to HTML, all the code related to HTML, we should write in the body tag, because it will provide the user interface. Clear everyone? Clear response? That's
yes, sir.
okay. So header tag purpose is information related to our web page, essential things related to our web page. Body tag purpose is user interface code. That's it. Clear? Right. So now what is the thing I need to do? I want to write this code. What is that? I want to write this code. Where? In the notepad class. See, whenever you want to practice with UI technologies, what are the things we should have in our computer? We need to have two softwares. What is that? One is IDE, Integrated Development Environment. Okay, so where we will develop our application, that is called IDE. Where we will develop our application, that is called Integrated Development Environment, IDE. So there are so many IDEs are there. So whatever it may be, whatever the IDE you are comfortable, you can use. Somebody has some misconception also. If they use IDE, output will change like that. For example, somebody tries to write only in the Visual Studio Code, that is the latest like that. That is not the correct perception. That is the misconception. Why? Because what is the code you are writing, that is important. Where you are writing, that is not important. You can write in the notepad also. And as a fresher, better to write any minimum level IDE only. Because if you write in the Visual Studio Code, of course, whenever you type there less than A, all the comments related to A will come. But you don't be perfect with the spelling. And immediately whenever you select that command, automatically syntax also will come. Since it is coming automatically, we will never practice the syntax. Since you are not practicing, you will never be perfect with the syntax. And whenever you are going to any interview, okay, if they give any task, since you are not perfect with the spellings and syntaxes, you cannot complete that. Why? they will give only basic level IDE in the interview. In the interview, they will give only basic level IDE. With all my experience, I'm telling you. When I was a fresher, I practiced HTML, not in the Notepad++. Dreamweaver I have practiced. What is that? Dreamweaver. Nowadays, nobody using that much frequently. But before 5 years, 10 years, that is the only software they will use for web designing. Dreamweaver, Adobe Photoshop, right? Like that, there are so many graphical softwares also there. One of them is Dreamweaver. It is very, very famous at that time. Almost every person used Dreamweaver only. Okay, so that what happens? Easily we can generate the code also. The advantage is not only writing code, we can generate the code also. So for example, there is a column called table. If you click on the table icon, automatically table related code will come in the code area. I understand it, everybody. So that what happens? We did not practice the code, and whenever I went to interview, I cannot write at least basic level thing also. I know how to do, but still I'm not able to complete the task. Why? Not perfect with the spellings and syntaxes. Understanding? So
Yes, sir.
as a fresher, since you don't know that, whatever the faculty tells latest technologies, you will feel that is a good faculty like that. Actually, the thing is, you should be perfect with the spellings and syntax also, because the rule in the software industry is syntax first, logic next. Syntax first, logic next. So we should be perfect. Then only we can survive. So better to practice in basic level IDE. So I'm not telling you to practice in the notepad. Why? Because if you made any mistake, I cannot tell you what is the line number also. For example, if you observe here, notepad++, if you made any mistake in the line number 76, I can tell you go to the line number 76, change the code there, like that I can tell you. But if you practice in the notepad, there is no line number. Okay, I cannot tell you with line number. So better to practice with notepad++. Or else any basic IDE, basic level IDE, not any Visual Studio Code or something like that. Okay, right. Is this point clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
And sometimes I will teach Angular and React also in the Notepad++ only. Previously, I also I taught with Visual Studio Code only. Okay, but one thing is, it is very little bit heavy software. It will slow down your computer whenever you're using. That is one thing. And second thing is, automatically suggestions will come. That is called intelligence. That is called intelligence. So students is not getting perfect. So that's why I told them to practice in the Notepad++. I also started to teach in the Notepad++. Clear it, everyone? Right. So basic practice with any basic level IDE. So what is the two softwares we need to have? One is IDE. So I am recommending you basic level IDE. So here Notepad++. So how to download? Go to the browser. Type there Notepad++ download. Okay, right. It will come. Results will come like this only. See it, Notepad++ download. See that all the Notepad++ related things only coming. So they have search engine optimization. Okay, everybody will do that. See it, 8.5.7. Okay, so what is the version we need to install? 5.7, 8.5.7 or 8.5.6 or 8.5.5. So generally, we have something we will always confuse. We need to go for stable latest version, always like that. Actually, the rule is always we need to prefer stable version. What is that, everybody? Stable version. They will mention stable version like that. If there is no stable version, then only go for latest version. Understand my point? Okay, so always we need to go for stable version, because everything will be fixed there. Okay, if there is no stable version available, then only go for latest version. So is this anything is mentioning as a stable version? No. So go for the latest version. Click there, and whenever you are opening any download page, at least we don't look also properly into the web page. Wherever we find download button, we will click here. But what is the thing we'll get? Not Notepad++. Some other nonsense software we will get. So we need to choose where are we clicking also. See it? It will come that related icon also. And that related download button only we need to click. After downloading, just click on double click on it. Then it will ask for permissions. Next, and no need to change any path. In the C drive only you need to save it. Okay? Right. Next, and finally, you accept the terms and conditions. And next, and finally install that. That's it. Automatically it will be installed. Clear or not? Respond everybody. Right. This is the one software. Okay. Right. What is the other software we need to have? Browser. What is it, everybody? Browser. ID already I told, right? Notepad++. What is other software we need to have? Browser. How many browsers in the world? There are so many browsers also. But among that so many browsers, famous 5 browsers are there. What is that? Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome, Edge, okay, Opera or Safari. Safari is the default browser in Mac. Like however, Edge is default in the Windows, like that. Okay, like that. Safari is default in the Mac. Okay, Opera is other this thing browser. Okay, right. Then after Mozilla Firefox is there, Google Chrome is there. So here I am preferring Mozilla Firefox. Why? Because this is most of the time programmer friendly browser. Programmer friendly browser. How much latest CSS property also? How much latest CSS property also? How much latest JavaScript method, that related syntax also? Easily it can understand. Easily it can understand. Clear everybody? So that's why we need to write there Notepad. We need to install Mozilla Firefox or Google Chrome or anything. But here I'm preferring Mozilla Firefox. You also can install. Clear it, everybody? Right. That is one thing. This is the 2 softwares we need to have. And what is the other software we need to have? Sorry, not software. What is the other thing we need to have in order to practice with your technologies? 2 softwares, okay. But what is the other thing we need to have? That is also mandatory. Practice folder. What is that? Practice folder. Generally, we'll give very light important to this. Generally, we'll write code, and some great people will be there. They don't know where they are saving also. They will write code. Since they are great, they will just type Ctrl S. Okay, and they are not at least see that where it is saving also. Where it is saving, see it. This path also they don't check. Directly they will go there. They will write with their name. Okay, Ramesh.html, today.html, tomorrow.html. That is very wrong thing also. You should give a proper appropriate name, and where are we saving? That is also very important. For example, you purchased a latest double cot bed. Where will you keep? In your home you will keep, or else anywhere in the town you will keep? Anyone's home in the town you will keep? Tell me. In your home you will keep. Will you keep it, or else anyone's home in the town you will keep? Only in your home only. Why? Because that belongs to you only. In the same way, whenever you are saving anything that is related to a particular application, you need to feel like that. Though you are practicing, you need to feel you are developing an application. So each and everything related to our application we need to keep in the same folder. Understand it, everybody? So somebody will be there. Directly they will click on a desktop. Whatever the location also they don't check. They know only desktop. They will click and again they will save it. That is also a very wrong thing. Desktop is not for saving and practicing purpose. Don't practice anything or don't save anything in the desktop. Okay. See, I don't know how other faculty will teach. Whatever I am teaching in my class, please try to follow that thing only. That will be really helpful in your real time. And whatever I teach here, don't discuss with any other faculties also. Somebody has some different opinions also. Sir, Ramesh sir told in this way. Why are you teaching in that way? Don't discuss this type of nonsense topics. Unnecessarily, it will create some issues. Okay, I have my opinion, I have my own opinion which is used in the real time. Other persons have their own opinion also. But in coming to my class, whatever the points I'm telling, directly in that way only you need to practice. You should not practice up to your technologies only. You should not tell, sir, other faculty told this way. You should not tell like to me also. If I tell you, if I am telling you that create a separate folder in a particular location, you need to create there only. You need to practice there. Why? Because it will be helpful for you in your career. Understanding, right? Somebody some video will save in the desktop. Okay, don't argue with them. But I'm telling that it is not best practice to save in the desktop. Okay, right. So what is the thing we need to do? Somebody has only C drive. They don't partition to multiple drives also. They have only C drive, especially Mac. It has only one drive. There is no other drives also. Or else nowadays Windows people also doing the same thing. They are maintaining only C drive only. They are not having multiple drives. Clear it, everybody? So if we have only C drive, click on the C drive. Okay, don't go to the downloads or don't go to the documents also. Go to the users. What is it, everyone? Users. And your username will be there with a folder. For example, if you don't know how to check your username, press the Windows key plus L. What is that? Windows key plus L. That means it will lock this screen. Okay, maybe online people cannot able to see, maybe, but offline people can see that. Click there. What are you seeing here? This is your username. Okay, right, click on sign in. Admin. What is my username? Admin. What is the folder? Admin. So click there. There create a folder. Sir, how to create a folder? Somebody will keep as your technologies. Okay. Somebody will keep as HTML practice. Not only HTML, I will teach HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So don't teach as only HTML. So what is the best way is keep this. Or else one best thing is your name underscore or else your name hyphen UI hyphen practice. For example, my name is Ramesh. Ramesh hyphen UI hyphen practice. Ramesh hyphen UI hyphen practice. Why with your name? For example, some bachelors, that means some freshers will be there. Okay, so multiple persons will stay in the same room. Everybody don't have laptops also, so they will use their friend's laptop. They will use their friend's laptop. Understand my point? They will use their friend's laptop. So in that case, you also will practice. Your friend also will practice. Okay, and both files should not merge. You should have your independent folder. That person has his independent folder. So create a folder with your name hyphen UI hyphen practice, and ask that person also practice with okay, is his name. For example, my friend is Bhargav. Think like that. Bhargav underscore UI underscore practice. So Ramesh folder will be in Ramesh folder. Ramesh files will be in Ramesh folder. Bhargav files be in Bhargav folder. Whenever he purchases a new computer, he can just copy that folder and he can paste it there. Clear, everyone? Respond, everybody. So that's it, everybody. So leave it like this. Time also completed. It's okay. So tomorrow class onwards, I will write this code and I will show you the output also. Okay, everybody. So tomorrow I will tell you how to create the folder, okay, and how to save and everything. Okay. So if you have C drive, this is the thing. For example, if you have any other drives, go to that particular drive. There, create a new folder. Same with name. Your name hyphen UI hyphen practice. If you have C drive, only C drive, then only see users username, not admin, username. Okay, my username is admin. That's why I'm writing the admin. Okay, your name will be anything, your name only. Okay, you can click there also. Or else if you have any other drives, D drive, E drive, F drive, go there and click that. Save, create that. Okay, that's so tomorrow I will show you clearly how to create the folder, how to write the code, how to save, how to execute. Okay, right. So that's it, everyone. This is the class for today. Tomorrow we'll meet and we'll continue our classes. Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sir.